How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
USC Young Lady provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just a fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
My name is Elena Paoli-Pelham. I've been at the apprentice school for 4 months, and I'm an expertise heavy metal fabricator. Heavy metal fabricator is like putting the pieces to the puzzle. We're the ones who cut the pieces, press the pieces, and send them out. We cut steel. The pieces can vary from very small pieces to very large pieces. We build aircraft carriers and submarines. The apprentice school has endless opportunities. You get to come in here, learn a trade, play a sport that you love, getting paid while doing it. Main thing is to stay focused, be on task. The money is great. Once I complete the apprenticeship, I plan to move higher up. Apprentices are the future leaders of the company. I have matured tremendously. Time management is key here. Now I have the most time management I've ever had in my entire life. Debt-free and making money. So you come out of the apprentice school with no debt. I thought the apprentice school was gonna give me a job and help me move on. But when I came here, I got a total different experience. It's been the best experience of my life so far.
I'm Jordan Wilson, and I'm an X33 coding specialist at the apprentice school, and I've been here for a year and 4 months. We do a lot of taking paint off and painting parts of the ship. We build world-class submarines and carriers. We focus on quality. I'm 19 years old, so I think I'm pretty stable and able to do a lot of things that I like to do. We make good money here. The apprentice school is tuition free, so you still be able to get your degree here, and you'll have a job with the company if you choose to stay here, so you'll be secured. The apprentice school has changed me as a person because it's brought out the leadership skills that I know that were already in me, because that's what we focus on here. We focus on leadership, craftsmanship, and scholarship. I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and being an apprentice really shows how to bring that out of you. So that's my favorite part, is testing what I'm capable of doing, even if I don't know it.
Here we go!
My name is Letitia McCain. I am Director of Education of the Apprentice School, And I think the most fun part of it all is building a relationship with the students.
You know, the opportunity we can offer here at the Apprentice School is a very unique one to prospective student athletes. It's one of a kind.
My favorite part about being an apprentice is getting to work with my hands and playing football. And since I came in the yard, I've matured a lot, coming in straight out of high school, and I'm able to work better with others.
Oh man, it's a great experience. I mean, you're doing what you love, you're learning a great trade that you can use anywhere. It's just a great experience, best experience I ever had.
I loved it because it taught me time management, it taught me patience. I was one of those ones that did everything last minute, so it taught me how to go to work, get time for resting, get time for homework and school, and stay on top of things. My favorite thing about being an apprentice has to be the numerous opportunities that you get. As long as you show initiative, determination, and you dedicate yourself, there's no door that can't be opened.
It's not your traditional four-year college scholarship type athlete. Just hearing about the women actually getting out and working every day told me a lot about their character to even sign up and be committed to a program like this. So the challenge, I think, just knowing that these women can do both, it was inspiring.
Wrestling is one of those sports where it takes serious dedication to be really good at. And just like every other apprentice, they're going to school and they're going to work all day. They're working on nuclear aircraft carriers and submarines and being a full-time athlete.
I didn't know what to think. I was blindsided. Got to grow up a little fast, but I made it work. Been here 10 years now. And yeah, tuition free, simple. It's as simple as that.
Most recent grads that are graduating high school, their first year at college or typical university, they're sleeping in sometimes in the mornings. Our guys and young ladies are out beating on steel at 5:30 in the morning sometimes.
It's completely different. You really see how responsible you have to be to get up every morning and get to work, and how much people really rely on you.
This is not for somebody that's soft. It's something that it's very rewarding when you get through it. It's a long day. You're up at 5 or so. You may go to school all day. You may work all day. Practice afterwards. Get home, clean up, eat, do your homework, and get to bed and get ready to do it again the next day. So it's a sacrifice and it's a commitment.
I'd say my proudest moment really is just being able to have this opportunity and do it all. I mean, I got the schooling paid for and made it through that, and being able to do something that I'm really interested in.
But playing baseball is awesome through the apprentice school, because it definitely just opens more doors to move up in the company. You can't have much more fun playing baseball.
Probably is the best decision that you could make coming out of high school. You're going to be able to pay your own bills, start your own career, and also at the same time, you could get your education for free. So it's really a no-brainer.
I was recruited right out of high school. Had a defensive coordinator come to my school and say, hey man, you're not going to have any student debt when you finish up. You're going to get to play football and work with your hands every day. I said, sign me up right then and there. Greatest experience of my life thus far.
You got to have some guts. You got to be hard-nosed to be able to survive this place, this culture, this atmosphere. So what we do is we come in, we tell our guys there are no excuses. We want guys that are smart, that are going to be able to come in here and get the classwork done. That's first and foremost. But secondly, we want hard-nosed guys that really love the game of football. Guys that, you know, they can't wait to get over to football practice, and they love to compete. We play a fast, high-paced, exciting brand of football, so that's something they can look forward to every day. With the way we're trending and the way our program is recruiting, I can tell you that we're going to be moving into some spaces that apprentice football has never been before, and I'm excited about it.
It's a great opportunity to be able to come to the apprentice school, not only play the sport, but also be able to have a career out of it as well, too.
I believe the proudest moment I've had is to see all of our players, walk that stage I challenge each one of them to become a superintendent as a minimum, and several of them are going through the ranks making supervision, so I'm real proud of that. That's probably more than any of them shooting 69 or 70 in my opinion.
It's a big deal when they come here. They're building nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, and basketball is just the fun part. But what our apprentices do on a day in and day out basis is protecting our security at home, so it's something that they're going to be able to really take pride in for the rest of their lives.
We play a huge part in the safety of our country, being a contractor of the United States Navy, and it's just an opportunity that we can offer that no one else in America can, so it's really unique here and really awesome.
The opportunity of the apprentice school should be known to a lot of individuals because it gives students an opportunity to come in and not only learn a trade, but also you get a chance to be an athlete as well. So to be able to get job skills, on-the-job training, as well as interact and be in a world-class company, I mean, what more can an individual ask for?
I'm Michael Allen. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Apprentice School, and I am a builder.
My name is Brian Cave, and I am a builder.
My name is Nicole Jackson, and I am a builder.
My name is Ben Jones, and I am a builder.
I'm Joey Maben, and I am a builder.
My name is Zach Johnson, and I am a builder. My name is BJ Maben, and I'm a builder.
My name is Quanisha Bruce, and I am a builder.
My name is Evan Key, and I am a builder.
My name is Mike Amrazovich, and I am a builder.
My name is John Davis, and I'm a builder.
My name is Austin Saylor, and I'm a builder.
My name is Marky Chevres, and I am a builder.
My name is Lou Picola, and I'm a builder.
I'm Brandon Joyner, and I'm a builder.
I'm a builder.
I am a builder.
I am a builder.
Now let's introduce tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Atlanta Christian Mustangs. A 5'10 junior from Ahoskie, North Carolina, number 3, Talik Topman. A 6'4 freshman from LaPorte, Texas, number 5, Marvin.
For tonight's basketball game, sorry, my mic was muted. You didn't hear a single thing I said, but I'll get back to it when we get an opportunity. So both teams are now at midcourt. We're ready to kick it off, tip it off for the second of tonight's doubleheader. Again, the officials tonight are Chris Pollock, Craig Turner, and C.J. Arms, as the tip is controlled by the visiting Mustangs. Deep corner three goes down, and that is for Talik Totten. And he is joined on the floor by Jordan Torrey, Kevin Fletcher, love this name, Lancelot Moirer, and Jaheim Hinton will be the starting five for tonight as Marion Moore pours in his first two of tonight's basketball game, and he is joined on the floor as a starter as we have a player down for the Mustangs, but he's up and walking around. Xavier Hunter, Corey Joyner, Karee Smith, and Clinton Good join Marion Moore as the starting five for tonight for the Builders, as the second shot attempt by the Mustangs is no good. Back comes Corey Joyner. Hunter for three. Money. So Xavier Hunter pays the bills from the three-point line. And our score now, Builders 5, Mustangs 3, 18:55 left in the first half. As this is the second meeting between these two teams. The last meeting was taken by the Builders as we get an offensive foul. That foul call goes on Lancelot Maurer. That is his first personal foul and the team's first. And now, as I was alluding to in the pregame, as I think we have a player that is holding his mouth. We may have a player that has a bloody nose or a bloody lip. So he's going to have to come off of the floor. That's Lancelot Maurer. So he takes a seat. We do have a little bit of blood on the floor, so we're trying to get someone out there who can actually clean up the blood off of the floor. So we have a stoppage in play. So what I was alluding to in the pregame is that this is a Mustang team that is coming in having lost 4 straight. You never, ever want to take a team like that for granted. Why? Because a team like that comes in and they are desperate for a win. And they will do whatever they need to do offensively, defensively to get themselves back on the winning track. So this team comes in with an overall record of 3-10, loses 4 straight in a row, but they play with pride, ladies and gentlemen. They're not just going to come in and lay down. They're going to play hard. So the Builders have their they got to play ball tonight. How about that? So we have the blood cleaned up off the playing surface, and we are back in action. Here's Moore with a quick kick to Joyner. Shot clock at 15. As the long shot by Moore is missed, but we have a foul. That foul is going to go underneath to Clifton Good, or Good. That is Clifton's first personal foul and the team's first. Builders 5, Mustangs 3. As you hear it, Coach Evan Key yell out instructions to his team on defense. As we get a paint touch, shot blocked. Back come the Builders. Kick to Joyner. Joyner, feed inside to Moore, and he's fouled. Shot did not go down, but he is fouled. That foul call goes on Martin Lucky Roy. Great names by some of the guys on this Mid-Atlantic Christian University team. Lancelot Maurer had to go into the locker room, and again, that foul call is on Marvin Lucky Roy. As the first of 2 by Marion Moore misses. Builders still hold to a 5-3 lead. This is not the first time these two teams have met. As he misses both, rebound cleared by the Mustangs. Builders took the first contest between both of these squads, 75-64. Shot missed, rebound cleared by Clifton Good. As Mid-Atlantic Christian puts on a full-court press, but it's broken nicely by Joyner. Shot clock down to 15. 17:34 left in the first half of action. I got a transition from the ladies' game to the men's game. Shot clock at 5. Coach yells out the shot clock situation. That was going to be a shot clock violation, but instead it turns into a fast break opportunity for the Mustangs, and they convert. 5-5 is the score. Builders and Mustangs, 17:06 left in the first half. Moore with the screen. Mustangs with a takeaway again on the fast break. They convert on the other end. And that's Talik Totten, and now the Mustangs take a 5-7 lead. Mustangs come out with a lot of energy in the first half. They've seized the lead so far. They play a matchup. I'm sorry, I take that back. I thought they were playing a matchup zone defense, but actually they're playing a man-to-man defense, and they cause a turnover with the Builders. Able to get it right back and convert the layup. And that's Kari Smith, who picks up his first two. 7-7 is the score. Builders collapse on defense, but unable to corral the offensive board. So the basketball stays on this end. They call a foul. Okay, no, they were telling them what to put. Okay, they told the scorer's table what to put the shot clock at. So the shot clock is going to be on 20. Game clock at 16:10. Long three-point shot missed. Rebound taken by Smith. 7-7 is our score. 16 minutes left in the first half. Smith able to shake off the man-to-man defense. Misses the long shot, but he commits the foul as well.
Builder foul number 14, Kyrie Smith is first.
So Kyrie Smith picks up his first personal foul. That is the team's second. As Avon Hawkins is going to make his way in. Smith is going to have a seat. 15:50 left in the first half. We're still tied at 7-7. Here's Totten. As Tim Averett is into the ball game for the visiting team as we get a foul. That foul call, that foul call is going to be on Marion Moore. The shot counts. It's a two-pointer, but the foul was not on the shooter. It was away. It was away from the shooter. Interesting. So the two still count, but they still have possession. I've got to get some clarity on that one because I'm not really understanding that one. So anybody who has a more intricate basketball mind than I do, I'm trying to figure that one out. Shot goes inside and up and good. As we get a timeout as a player lost his shoe. Marvin Lucky Roy scores the two, and the Mustangs have extended their lead now to 11-7. Now this defense by the Mustangs, no slouch, held the Builders to 3 of 17 shooting as Marion Moore able to bank the layup in. At one point in the game, held the Builders to 3 of 17 shooting and 8 points. So they are perfectly capable of playing defense as a long three-point shot misses. Caleb Molesky with the rebound. Joyner slices, gets inside, unable to finish. Ball gets tapped around. Here come the Mustangs with the basket and the foul. That foul is going to go on Avon Hawkins. So that is his first and the team's fourth. As Kevin Fletcher makes his way to the free throw line, the Mustangs now lead by a score of 13-9. Now, something to know about Kevin Fletcher, who is at the line to shoot, to try to complete the three-point play, and he does. Kevin Fletcher not only is the leading scorer for the Mustangs at 22.9 points per game, he is the leading scorer in the conference. at 22.9. So he can light it up. He can fill it up anytime he gets ready, as Marion Moore, the leading scorer for the Builders, misses. Marion Moore averaging 14.9 points per game. And Fletcher is fouled again. So that's going to be on Marion Moore. And for Marion Moore, that is his second personal foul. As we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Builders and Coach Evan Key, who's in his third season with the team as the head coach, who currently has an overall 9-11 mark on the season. They are currently 3-2 in the conference. And again, coming in, having lost their last game to Warren Wilson College at Warren Wilson College earlier this month. But right now, it's the Kevin Fletcher show, and we kind of expected that to a certain extent because, again, this kid scores 22.9 points per game. Again, not just the leading scorer on his team, folks, he's the leading scorer in the entire conference. So the Builders have got to figure out a way to corral this kid. Right now, he's doing what he wants to do on the offensive end. Coach Key gets a quick timeout. The timeout is over. Both teams are back on the court. So Fletcher at the line. He converts the first of two. And the score is now, as you can see, in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. The Mustangs now lead 15-9, 14-12 remaining, make it 16-9. So the Builders find themselves in a hole quickly as Caleb Molesky works it to Joyner. Joyner, pull up, short. Rebound taken by the Mustangs. Mustangs running. Here's Lancelot. Can't find anyone. He does finally. Here's Fletcher. You can't leave space between Fletcher and the defender. As his shot misses, here comes Molesky. Skip pass, picked off by Fletcher. Fletcher with numbers. Takes it all the way to the rack for two. 18-9. Builders now trail by 9 in the basketball game, just that quick. As Joyner looks to work off of a screen from Eason. Here's Joyner. Mustangs turning up the defense. Joyner unable to find anything, and he's fouled. That foul is going to go on Marvin Lucky Day. Lucky Day, not the singer. Lucky Roy, sorry. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to come out of my mouth. So for Lucky Roy, that's his second. As Rashawn Ely, who is fresh into the basketball game, gets his shot blocked, but possession will stay on this end. As Jordan Torrey makes his way onto the floor. He replaces Marvin Lucky Roy. Here's Hawkins for three. No good. Rebound taken by Eason. I thought they were going to say he's fouled, but instead they call a jump ball situation, and the Builders have the possession arrow. Shot clock will stay at 20. Correction, they put 19 on the shot clock. 12:52 left in the first half. Mustangs lead 18-9. It's Eason. Thought he was fouled by Fletcher. Instead, the shot was blocked out of bounds. 16 seconds left on the shot clock, so plenty of time. Here's Ely. Correction, that's not Ely. I take it back. That's Smith. Eason unable to convert. Basketball being shot by everybody, seems like, for the Builders, and none of them can convert. So back comes Fletcher. Fletcher unable to convert. Here's Joyner. Hawkins. Able to make the shot in the lane. And the Builders now trail by 7, 18-11, 12 remaining. Here's Maurer. No good from 3. Back come the Builders with Hawkins. Here's Ely. Bump, and he's fouled. That foul call is going to go on Kevin Fletcher. That is Kevin Fletcher's second personal foul and the team's 4th. Ely to Joyner, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Matchup zone defense. Feed goes inside to Eason, but just too strong by Ely, so that'll be a turnover.
Put some touch on it, though. I see what you're saying.
11:44, Mustangs with the basketball. Here's Mauer. Off of the screen. Mauer. Shot up, misses. Rebound corralled by the Builders. Here's Joyner. Kick to the corner. Hawkins. 3 is good. So Hawkins pays the bills from the corner 3, and the Builders now trail 18-14. Karam off of the shot comes down to Hawkins. Joyner.
There we go.
Here's Hawkins.
There we go.
3-point rims in and out, and the rebound controlled by the Mustangs. Here's Fletcher. 10:55 left in the first half. Builders trailing by 4. Fletcher. All kinds of English off of the backboard to get the shot to go. So the Mustang lead is 6, 20-14, 10:36 left. Joyner. Kick to Hawkins. Unable to control it, and I think he may have lost. I thought he lost out of bounds. I think he got bumped. So Jordan Torrey picks up his first personal foul. That'll be the team's 5th. So that brings Jajor Lambert into the basketball game, along with Adrian Wall for the Builders. Builders still trail by 6, 20-14. Hawkins. Wall. Hawkins. Long 3-point shot missed. Basketball goes off of the hands of a Builder, out of bounds. So the possession will go back over to the visiting Mustangs, who lead by 6, 20-14. As Allen Harris brings his ball club into tonight's contest with a mark of 3-10, 1-4 in conference play. And like I told you earlier, they're on a 4-game losing streak. Really not playing losing basketball at the moment, as Mauer travels on the far side of the court. So possession will go over to the Builders, who again trail by 6, 20-14, exactly 10 minutes left in the first half. Here's Wall. Wall, long 3. Missed the rim. Rebound taken by Eason. Long kick. Long 3-point shot, no good. Rebound fought for by Ely, who is fouled. So Rashawn Ely will go to the line to shoot 2 on the heels of the foul by Jaheim Hinton. That is his first personal foul and the team's 6th. So Rashawn Ely will shoot 2 with the clock stopped at 9:31 left in the first half. Builders trailing by 6. Once the Mustangs seize the lead, they have not relinquished it at all since. 9:31, 30. As the first by Rashawn Ely is up and good. I was about to tell you the shot clock situation, but gosh darn it, the ball is dead. So the shot clock isn't going. I'm sorry. Second of 2 missed by Ely. Outlet to Fletcher. Fletcher backs it out. Being defended by Eason, has his pocket picked. Back comes Hawkins with the easy layup on the other rim. As the Builders turn up the defensive pressure on the Mustangs. Shot blocked, but there's a foul. Adrian Wall picks up his first, and that's the team's 6th.
Jaheim Hinton at the line, shooting 2 for the Mustangs.
Jaheim Hinton was fouled, so he'll step to the line at 2 with the clock shot 4-2 with the clock stopped at 9:07, and the Mustangs leading by 3, and it stays that way. 20-17 is the score. As both free throws are not converted. So back come the Builders with Wall. Shot clock at 20. Wall. Long three-pointer, no good. Quickly back are the Builders on defense. Pass intercepted by Eason. Eason able to draw the defense. Easy layup for 2 in transition. And the Builders have narrowed the deficit to 120-19. Mustangs over the Builders as the ball is lost out of bounds, but last touched by the Builders.
Tim Avery now in the game for the Mustangs.
So Tim evaded. Makes his way into the basketball game as we get a timeout. Quick timeout being taken by Coach Alan Harris for his ball club at the 8:31 mark of the first half, as Coach Harris sees his Mustangs hold to a very, very narrow lead right now by 1. 20-19 is our score. 8:31 remaining in the first half. Welcome back to courtside with me, Howard McCain. Again, Sekou Fry is our engineer producer, and it has been one heck of a ball game so far. I told you, whenever a team loses that many games in a row and they come into your arena, they come in and they're gonna play with a lot of pride. The Builders have fought and scraped to get back into this ball game, but up to this point, this game has been controlled by the Mustangs. So both teams are now out of the timeout from Coach Allen, and they're back on the floor. Mustangs set to inbound underneath their own basket. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher works, deals, and scores. Have to know where he is on the court at all times. He cannot be left alone. You cannot miss an assignment. Defensively, as the ball is tipped out of bounds. Mustangs come in, loses the 4 straight, but the energy that they've displayed so far in the first half has been incredible. I believe it's that energy that has afforded them this 3-point lead that they're currently sitting on, as the ball was last touched by a Mustang. .807 left in the first half.
We got 12 on the clock, 12 on the clock.
Here's Wall. Wall able to get a little bit of separation, and the ball is saved by bouncing it off of a Mustang player out of bounds. Smart play that time by Wall. Wanted to try to see if he can get it to Vershawn Ely, but he got cut off and just threw it off of a Mustang. Ball went out of bounds. Wall. Wall pays the bills from behind the 3-point line, and the Builders have now come back and knotted the game up at 22 apiece at the 7:43 mark of the first half. Entertaining basketball game so far. Fletcher. Works off of a screen. Step back, 3. Front of the rim, no good. Long snowball pass down court. Builders turn it over. Fletcher, kick to the corner. 3-point shot short. Ely with a rebound. Here's Ely. Out of control and losing the basketball. Back come the Mustangs with Fletcher, who misses. But Barrier is there to clean up the mess. I'm sorry, that's Totten. Totten able to clean up the mess from Fletcher. And the Mustangs seize the lead right back. But the Builders come down and say, we will have none of that in our house, as Wall hits from 3. So the Builders now have the lead back at 24-20 as a
Mustangs foul number 23, Jaheim Hinton. That's his second.
They call the foul on Jaheim Hinton. Tried to set the screen. So Jaheim Hinton picks up his second personal foul and the team's 7th. So the Builders have taken control on the scoreboard, 25-24, as they're going to get a reach in. Right there on Totten. I'm sorry, I keep calling him Totten. It's Totten is his last name. Totten, Totten, who's going to be called for the reach-in foul. That is his first personal foul. So that puts the Builders now into the bonus. They will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the half, as Wall misses the first of the 1-and-1. Here comes Fletcher. Guarded closely by Hawkins. Fletcher wasn't looking where the pass was going. It goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Here's Wall. Wall works it around the perimeter. Looks for Eason, but nothing doing. Eason relocates, gets the basketball. Nice dish to a cutting for Sean Ely on the baseline. And an easy 2 up and off the glass for the Builders, and the Builders have now stretched their lead to 3. As we get a lot of action underneath the basket, once all this dust settles, it's Mustang ball. Shot clock at 23 seconds. Rebound taken off the rim by Ely. Long skip pass to Smith. Smith foul.
Mustangs foul number 4, Jordan Torrey, his second, team's 9th.
That foul call will go on Jordan Torrey, his second and the team's 4th, and that'll put Smith at the line to shoot 2. Clock stopped at 5:33 remaining in the first half. Builders have had to fight and scratch to get this lead back after surrendering it at 7-4. The Mustangs just controlled everything after that until the Builders finally fought back and took the lead back. So right now, they have a 3-point lead and looking for an opportunity to add to it as Smith gets 2. And he hits the first of 2. Back onto the floor is Marvin Lucky Roy. Remember, he left the floor because he picked up 2 quick fouls. 5.5 minutes left in the basketball game as Smith attempts the second of 2. And he drains it. 29-24 is our score. Builders by 5. 5:30 left in the first half. Here's Totten. Guarded by Wall. Fletcher. Step back three. No good. Fletcher has not scored in a little while. He kind of came out in the first half. Early in the first half, he was hot. And he's been quiet somewhat for a while as Clifton Good makes his way into the ball game for Rashawn Ely. We're yet to see Marion Moore make his way back onto the floor again. Marion Moore, the leading scorer for the Builders at 14.9, and there's Fletcher. Fletcher adds to his point total. Again, averaging 22.9 points per game. Hawkins answers right back with a long three as Avon Hawkins pays the bills from long distance. Builders now with a 6-point lead, 32-26. Fletcher able to knife between the defense but unable to connect. Offensive rebound by the Mustangs, but the following shot is no good. And the outlet pass is picked off. Here's Fletcher. Finger roll into the basket. 32-28, Builders lead by 4 now instead of 6. .410 left. It's a long three-point shot is good. As Adrian Wall pays the bills from 3, darn near could have been 4. And the Builders lead is back up to 6. It's 7 now, 35-28. Mustangs on the attack with Fletcher, who's just a natural scorer with the basketball, folks. 35-30 now, Builders lead. As the Builders able to get the offensive rebound and just cannot lay it in at point-blank range is good. Really on those tries, Good was no good. At point-blank range with the basketball, as Jaheim Hinton makes his way back onto the court.
That'll give you a heart attack right there.
20 seconds left on the shot clock, 3 minutes and 32 seconds left on the game clock. Here's Good again. Good. Still no good. Eason finishes. That was a tough possession for Good. 37-30, Builders by 7. Fletcher gets inside. He's fouled, I believe. And that's what they're going to call. That foul is on Adrian Wall. So with that foul, that'll put Fletcher at the free throw line with the clock stopped at 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Builders. Okay, so the last foul was not on Adrian. It was on Javian. It was on Eason. So that'll be his first personal foul. But that still puts Fletcher at the line. We got that part right, and he misses. So 3:12 remaining in the first half of action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as Fletcher drains the second. Speaking of second, this is the second of tonight's doubleheader. As we saw the Lady Builders go down to the Lady Mustangs by a score of 62-49. Right now enjoying the Builder men lead of 37-31, 6 points, 2:54 left. As the shot clock is now down under 10, here's Hawkins. Long three-point shot is money, and the Builders have just been outstanding from three-point line, and we get a turnover during the inbound. Looks like the Mustangs stepped inbound before they delivered the basketball inbound, and we're going to get a timeout, I think. We are going to get a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Alan Harris as he sees not only a three-point shot just go down for the Builders, he also sees his team makes a mistake on the baseline during the inbound. You have to get rid of the basketball to the person you're inbounding to before you step on the court. They didn't do that. The referee caught it, so the Builders get another possession after having increased their lead now to 9 points. 40-39 is our score here at the 2:45 mark of the first half. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a great night of basketball so far. Again, this is the second of 2 games tonight as we saw the Lady Builders go down by a score of 62-49 to the Lady Mustangs early on. But in this second game, this has been nothing but excitement so far as we've seen scoring up and down the court. You got to give your kudos to Fletcher, again, who comes into tonight's ball game as the leading scorer in the conference at 22.9 points. He is not disappointed. He's gonna need some of the other guys on the court to step it up for him. But right now, the Builders have gone on a tear from 3-point line between Avon Hawkins and Rashawn Ely. They have been lighting it up for 3. So both teams are out of the timeout and back on the court for the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Again, Builders now with their largest lead of tonight. 40-31 9-point lead as Wall looks to inbound, and the Builders turn it over. You have 5 seconds to inbound the ball, and Wall didn't do it. So a failure in game situation causes the Builders to turn the ball over. Here's Morrow. Long skip pass. Feed. Long skip pass once again to Lancelot, who finds Fletcher with a turnaround J. Fletcher is nasty with the basketball. This kid can score from almost anywhere. As Hawkins able to convert on the offensive end, and that pushes the Builder lead back up to 9 again. 2 minutes left in the first half. Here's Maurer, and he's fouled. So Avon Hawkins picks up his second. That'll be the 8th total team foul. So Lancelot Maurer will step to the line to shoot 2 at the 1 minute 57 second mark of the first half, and he is unable to convert. Hawkins with the rebound. Inside, Gia. Eason with a layup. Long passes picked off and saved, but to the other team. And back down the floor is Martin Lucky Roy, able to bank it in for 2. 44-35, Builders still up by 9. 1 minute, 28 seconds left in the first half. Thank you for joining us. Here's Eason. Wall, back inside to Eason. Shot up off the glass and good. Beautiful job of execution on that play by the Builders. And the Builders lead is now 11, 35, as a shot by Maurer comes off and his last touch before it goes out of bounds by the Builders. We see Eason flexing his thumb after that ball was thrown back at him and it hit him and went out of bounds. So hopefully he didn't jam anything. Fletcher, incredible. So Fletcher with the long 2, 46-37, 9-point lead again for the Builders. We're now well under a minute. Here's Hawkins. Skip past the Wall. Wall. Inside to Good, who saves it. Eason off the glass, changed his shot right there at the end enough to keep him from being able to convert. Back come the Mustangs with a foul. Foul was drawn on Clifton Good. That is the second foul and the team's 9th. So that will put the Mustangs at the line to shoot 2. And the first of 2 goes down. That makes the Builder lead now 8, 46-38 as Corey Joyner enters the basketball game. 22.9 seconds left in the first half. Here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, the second of tonight's doubleheader against the Mid-Atlantic Christian University Mustangs. The women won convincingly in game 1 over the Lady Builders, and the men hanging around, down by 7. Game clock at 12. Here's Joyner being guarded. Game clock at 8. Joyner works off the screen. Game clock at 6. Kick to Hawkins. Hawkins, long 3. He's fouled. And the basket counts. So Avon Hawkins with an opportunity to convert a 4-point play with 2.6 seconds remaining in the first half.
Hawkins at the line to complete the 4-point play.
So with that basket, Avon Hawkins pushes the Builder lead back to 10, 49-39. Opportunity to make it 11. And he does. 2.6 seconds left. Here's Fletcher with time. Good if it goes. And it goes! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. This kid is amazing. He's the leading scorer in the conference at 22.9 points per game, and you see why. Even with 2.6 seconds left on the clock, you cannot leave that kid alone, and he makes the Builders pay for it by hitting a mid-court three-point shot on the way into the locker room. And what sucks about that is it takes all the excitement that the crowd had going into the halftime locker room on side with the Builders. Fletcher just comes and just snatches it right as he goes into the locker room with a long three-point shot from mid-court. Wow, that kid is something else. But as it goes, the Builders will take a 8-point lead into the halftime locker room. 50-42 is our score. Builders playing well, halfway to the century mark on the scoreboard. So we're going to take a break. We're at halftime now. We'll step away, and we'll give you an opportunity to step away as well. But come back for the second half of action and stats, and we'll give those to you when we get back. And remember, folks, this is Builder Basketball.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
Here we go.
My name is Letitia McCain. I am Director of Education of the Apprentice School. And I think the most fun part of it all is building a relationship with the students.
You know, the opportunity we can offer here at the Apprentice School is a very unique one. To prospective student athletes it's one of a kind.
My favorite part about being an apprentice is getting to work with my hands and playing football. And since I came in the yard, I've matured a lot, coming in straight out of high school, and I'm able to work better with others.
Oh man, it's a great experience. I mean, you're doing what you love, you're learning a great trade that you can use anywhere. It's just a great experience, best experience I ever had.
I loved it because it taught me time management, it taught me patience. I was one of those ones that did everything last minute, so it taught me how to go to work, get time for resting, get time for homework and school, and stay on top of things. My favorite thing about being an apprentice has to be the numerous opportunities that you get. As long as you show initiative, determination, and you dedicate yourself, there's no door that can't be opened.
It's not your traditional four-year college scholarship type athlete. Just hearing about the women actually getting out and working every day told me a lot about their character to even sign up and be committed to a program like this. So the challenge, I think, just knowing that these women can do both, it was inspiring.
Wrestling is one of those sports where it takes serious dedication to be really good at. And just like every other apprentice, they're going to school and they're going to work all day. They're working on nuclear aircraft carriers and submarines and being a full-time athlete.
I didn't know what to think. I was blindsided. Got to grow up a little fast, but I made it work. Been here 10 years now. And yeah, tuition free, simple. It's as simple as that.
Most recent grads that are graduating high school, their first year at college or typical university, they're sleeping in sometimes in the mornings. Our guys and young ladies are out beating on steel at 5:30 in the morning sometimes.
It's completely different. You really see how responsible you have to be to get up every morning and get to work, and how much people really rely on you.
This is not for somebody that's soft. It's something that it's very rewarding when you get through it. It's a long day. You're up at 5 or so. You may go to school all day. You may work all day. Practice afterwards. Get home, clean up, eat, do your homework, and get to bed and get ready to do it again the next day. So it's a sacrifice and it's a commitment.
I'd say my proudest moment really is just being able to have this opportunity and do it all. I mean, I got the schooling paid for and made it through that, and being able to do something that I'm really interested in.
But playing baseball is awesome through the apprentice school, because it definitely just opens more doors to move up in the company. You can't have much more fun playing baseball.
Probably is the best decision that you could make coming out of high school. You're going to be able to pay your own bills, start your own career, and also at the same time, you could get your education for free. So it's really a no-brainer.
I was recruited right out of high school. Had a defensive coordinator come to my school and say, hey man, you're not going to have any student debt when you finish up. You're going to get to play football and work with your hands every day. I said, sign me up right then and there. Greatest experience of my life thus far.
You got to have some guts. You got to be hard-nosed to be able to survive this place, this culture, this atmosphere. So what we do is we come in, we tell our guys there are no excuses. We want guys that are smart, that are going to be able to come in here and get the classwork done. That's first and foremost. But secondly, we want hard-nosed guys that really love the game of football, guys that, you know, they can't wait to get over to football practice and they love to compete. We play a fast, high-paced, exciting brand of football, so that's something they can look forward to every day. With the way we're trending and the way our program is recruiting, I can tell you that we're going to be moving into some spaces that apprentice football has never been before, and I'm excited about it.
It's a great opportunity to be able to come to the apprentice school, not only play the sport, but also be able to have a career out of it as well, too.
I believe the proudest moment I've had is to see all of our players, walk that stage. I challenge each one of them to become a superintendent as a minimum, and several of them are going through the ranks making supervision, so I'm real proud of that. That's probably more than any of them shooting 69 or 70 in my opinion.
It's a big deal. When they come here, they're building nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, and basketball is just the fun part. But what our apprentices do on a day-in and day-out basis is protecting our security at home, so it's something that they're going to be able to really take pride in for the rest of their lives.
We play a huge part in the safety of our country, being a contractor of the United States Navy, and it's just an opportunity that we can offer that no one else in America can, so it's really unique here and really awesome.
The opportunity of the apprentice school should be known to a lot of individuals, because it gives students an opportunity to come in and not only learn a trade, but also you get a chance to be an athlete as well. So to be able to get job skills, on-the-job training, as well as interact and be in a world-class company, I mean, what more can an individual ask for?
I'm Michael Allen, I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Apprentice School, and I am a builder.
My name is Brian Cave, and I am a builder.
My name is Nicole Jackson, and I am a builder.
My name is Ben Jones, and I am a builder.
I'm Joey Maben, and I am a builder.
My name is Zach Johnson, and I am a builder.
My name is BJ Maben, and I'm a builder.
My name is Quanisha Bruce, and I am a builder.
My name is Evan Key, and I am a builder.
My name is Mike Amrazovich, and I am a builder.
My name is John Davis, and I'm a builder.
My name is Austin Saylor, and I'm a builder.
My name is Marcus Chevrez, and I am a builder.
My name is Lou Picola, and I'm a builder.
I'm Brandon Joyner, and I'm a builder.
I'm a builder.
I am a builder.
I am a builder.
as the second half of action gets started. The Mustangs come out and score, and so does Corey Joyner. I have got to learn to turn my mic on before I go on the air. I apologize for that, but basically, folks, it was the Kevin Fletcher show in the first half. You saw that mid-court shot for three as we went into the halftime locker room, as Maurer able to score off of the baseline, and you can see the pace of the game has picked up tremendously as Xavier Hunter's pass goes awry and it goes out of bounds. So we have a stoppage in play as that last made basket. The crowd stops to give a round of applause for Corey Joyner, who just scored his 1,000th point of his career. So congratulations to Corey Joyner, folks. I don't think you understand, that is a tough, tough feat, as Corey Joyner is honored at midcourt with the game ball and a picture at half court with his coach. Great job, Corey. Congratulations. 1,000 points in his career. We were waiting when it was gonna come, and it's here. So once again, congratulations to Corey Joyner. Got a chance to do it in front of his brother Brandon, who's on the bench right now, coaching with the Builders basketball team. So back to the action on the court as Maurer. Here's Fletcher. Again, Fletcher, 29 points in the first half. Feed inside to Fletcher, able to gather it and bank it off the basket. So he now has 31 points. Builder lead is down to 4 as Joyner, harassed in the backcourt, able to break the press. Smith with the basketball as things slow down with the shot clock at 15. So again, Fletcher for the visiting Mustangs comes in with 31 points so far as a wild bank shot misses for Marion Moore. Loose ball gathered by the Mustangs. Mustangs only trailing by 4. Here's the kick to Maurer. Maurer able to split the defense, misses. Builders with the rebound. Here's Marion Moore. Didn't see a whole lot of action in the first half due to foul trouble as he misses the point-blank range layup, and we get a foul. So that foul is going to go on Xavier Hunter. So for Xavier Hunter, that is his first personal foul and the team's first, as I believe we're going to get a timeout. As we get a full timeout being taken by the Builders, we'll come back to courtside with me, Howard McCain. Again, Sekou Fry is our engineer producer, and it's like I told you in the pregame, the Builders are going to have to fight to get out of here with this win tonight. This is a very scrappy, very hungry Mustang team from Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Again, coming in, losers of 4 straight. You cannot take a wounded basketball team like that for granted. You got to come out and you got to play them. And speaking of playing them, Kevin Fletcher has come to play, folks. He already has 31 points in one half of, well, he had 29 points at the half, thanks to a half-court three-point shot just as the clock was expiring, took all the momentum into the halftime locker room for his team. He's come out so far, he had a shot. He's up to 31 points in this basketball game. For the Builders, their leading scorer is Avon Hawkins. He has 19 points, 4 of 7 from three-point line. Both teams are out of the timeout and headed to the court so we can pick up this next 17:42 remaining in the first half. Like I said, a lot of the stats for these teams were almost dead even as far as points in the paint, points off turnovers, second chance points, even fast break points. But the big discrepancy in this game as far as the scoreboard is concerned is bench scoring. The Mustangs, 2. The Builders 39 points off the bench as we get a foul call. So Eason picks up his second personal foul. That's the team's second. 17:28 left on the game clock. Builders lead by 4, 52-48. Here's Maurer. And he's able to bounce it around the rim, and it falls. Here's Hunter. Builders break the full court press. Xavier all the way to the basket, and he is fouled. Count the basket. That foul will go on Jaheim Hinton. That'll be his third personal foul and the team's first, so that puts Xavier Hunter at the line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Unable to do so. Here come the Mustangs. Here's Fletcher, guarded. Puts his shoulder down, no call, and he pours in his 33rd point of the basketball game, and the Builder lead is at 2, 54-52. Here's Moore, underneath, unable to convert, but he's fouled. That foul is going to go on Jaheim Hinton. So Jaheim Hinton's fourth personal foul, that is the team's second. So we'll see if Coach Allen Harris counters. But first, Marion Moore gets an opportunity at the line to extend the lead. And he doesn't.
Jordan Torrey back in the game for the Mustangs.
So Jordan Torrey takes Jaheim Hinton's place. Again, Jaheim Hinton has picked up his fourth personal foul at the 16:43 mark of the game. And Marion Moore hits one of two. The Builders hold to a three-point lead, 55-52 here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as a near turnover forced by Hunter. The basketball will stay with the visiting Mustangs. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Looking to get the ball to Fletcher. Fletcher with 33 points being guarded by Smith. Shot clock at 15. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by the Mustangs, but the putback is no good. And the basketball goes over to the Builders. I think it's obvious to say that Fletcher has the green light for the Mustangs. A lot like LeBron James or Steph Curry. Doesn't matter where they are with the basketball, they can shoot it if they wanna. Fletcher has the green light. Hunter works. Smith, shot clock at 5. Pass intercepted down low. So back come the Mustangs, only trailing by 3, and Fletcher, with all 33 of his points, goes to work. Scoop up and under, shot no good, but he's fouled. That foul is going to go on Smith. So for Kyrie Smith, that is his second personal foul and the team's third. So that puts Kevin Fletcher at the line to shoot 2. To try to bring his Mustang team to within 1. 55-53 is the score now with Avon Hawkins back onto the floor for Hunter. 15:36 left in the game. And now the Mustangs trail by 1, 55-54, as Fletcher now has 35. And shot off the glass and good, as poor transition defense that time by the Mustangs give the Builders an easy basket off the glass. But with that three-point shot, the Mustangs have tied the basketball game now 57-57. Builders took a 50-42 lead into the half as the Builders turned it over on the offensive end. So far, the Builders have been outscored 15-7 here in the second half. 15 minutes left.
Hey, no baseline.
By the looks of it, folks, this one right here is going to come down to the end.
Squeeze, son! Squeeze, son!
As Totten nearly stepped over the mid-court stripe. Long rebound taken by Ely. Let's get past to Hawkins. Hawkins finds Marion Moore. Step through. Shot blocked. But the putback is up and good by Kyrie Smith. So Kyrie Smith able to convert the basket off of the foul of Marvin Lucky Roy. So he gets an opportunity to extend the Builder lead to 3 with a made free throw. Unable to do so, so the Builder lead will stay at 2. Here's Maurer. His shot misses, tipped around by the Mustangs, and the shot is up and good. So 59-59 is our score, as Corey Joyner, who just joined the 1,000-point club on his last made shot a little while ago, was honored at half court. Builders unable to get the loose ball, and back come the Mustangs, and they take the lead. So just like that, on the heels of an 19-9 run by the Mustangs, they now have the lead 61-59. Joyner. 3 off the back of the iron. Here comes Fletcher. Fletcher, 35 points, into the corner. Here comes Smith off of the long rebound. Joyner unable to control the basketball on the fast break, and the Builders turn it over. Maury Ackland makes his way into the basketball game as Smith takes the seat. Builders trail by 2 here at home on the second of a doubleheader tonight here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Exciting basketball game so far. Builders just give too much ground on defense in the middle of the floor. And Jordan Torrey knifes through for 2. 63-59. Builders now trail by 4 after leading by 8 at half. Here's Joyner. Feed goes inside to Marion Moore, but he is fouled. That foul call will be on Marvin Lucky Roy. That is his 4th personal foul. So what will Coach Allen do? Coach Allen decides to take him out.
Tim Aidlet coming in for the Mustangs.
And he puts in Tim Aidlet at the 12:47 mark. So we've seen 2 starters, Jaheim Hinton, go to the bench, as well as a 3-point shot misses. Here comes Fletcher. Mustangs don't convert on the offensive end. Here comes Ely, who has the basketball poked out of his hands. Wild dash, wild scramble for the loose ball. Ball comes down to the Mustangs, and there's a foul. That foul is going to be on Corey Joyner. And for Corey Joyner, that is his first personal foul and the team's 5th. So we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Evan Key and the Builders, as the Builders, again, have been outscored 21-9 here in the second half, and which turns an 8-point deficit for the Mustangs into now a 4-point lead at 63-59. They've come out hot in the second half, the Mustangs, again, scoring pretty much at will. So Coach Evan Key wants to take a timeout, kind of settle his guys back down and see can't they get their way again. Again, they're down by 4 now in this basketball game here in the second half, the second of our doubleheader tonight. Been an exciting game. Coach Alan Harris brings his team in ready to play tonight. So again, they come off of 4 straight losses, but that doesn't mean that this is not a good basketball team. The story tonight, folks, has been Kevin Fletcher. Kevin Fletcher currently sits at 35 points in this basketball game. He poured in 29 in the first half. It looked like he was probably going to put up about a 50-burger on the scoreboard tonight, but the defense has really clamped down on him and held him right now in check. He's only scored 6 points in the second half, so both teams out of the timeout and back on the floor. 12:22 remaining in the basketball game. Corey Joyner just committed his first personal foul. So that puts Talik Totten at the line to shoot 2 at the 12:22 mark of the first half. Mustangs looking to add to their 4-point lead at 63-59, and they failed to do so on the first free throw. Still a 2-possession lead right now for the Mustangs, who have played pretty well tonight. And the second of 2 goes down. The Builders now work against a 5-point deficit here at home. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins able to hit. Hawkins pays the bill from 3-point land one more time. He is now 5 of 8 shooting behind the line, behind the arc. Builders now trail by 2, 64-62. Nice feed inside on the cutter. And the Mustangs extend their lead to 4. Here's Joyner to Hawkins. 66-62 is the score. 11 and a half minutes remaining as Joyner is fouled. Joyner's going to be fouled by Talik Totten. So that's his 3rd personal foul in the team's 5th. So that gives Corey Joyner an opportunity to score the basketball with the clock stopped at 11:31. Builders trailing by 4. And that deficit stands. Second of 2 upcoming. And he drains it. 66-64, 11:30 left in the basketball game. 66-63 is the score. Builders down by 3. Here comes Hawkins. Hawkins, for some reason, the outlet pass on the break. Ackland didn't even try to catch it. I guess he thought that a Mustang must have tipped it, so he made no effort to even catch the basketball, and it went out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. So the Builders still trail by 3, 66-63, 11:04 left in the basketball game. Mustangs trying to break down the defense with the dribble. High arcing shot off the glass, no good. Here comes Marion Moore for the noisy 2 on the other end. And with that dunk, excuse me, the Builders now trail by 1 as Kevin Fletcher is fouled by Marion Moore. So for Marion Moore, that is his 3rd personal foul, the 6th total team foul. So that puts Kevin Fletcher at the line. Kevin Fletcher now sitting on 35 points in the basketball game, as the officials want to try and get some perspiration up off of the floor. Ten and a half minutes remaining in the basketball game. Builders currently trail by a single point. Here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, been an exciting night of basketball. We believe that will continue for the next 10 minutes and 34 seconds as Fletcher hits the first of two. That's point number 36 for Fletcher. And Fletcher makes them both. So we're going to get a timeout. Quick timeout taken by Coach Alan Harris. That's going to be a 30-second timeout, so 10:34 remaining in the basketball game. Crowd is a little bit nervous right now because the Builders are currently trailing by 3, 68-65 here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. But you got to admit, it has been a really fun basketball game to watch. Back and forth, up and down, teams converting, teams making mistakes, all of this craziness going on. But it's still been a very entertaining basketball game. Both teams are within striking distance of winning this basketball game. The Builders are only down by 3. And it's still 10 and a half minutes left in the basketball game. So don't go anywhere, folks. I strongly advise you stay right here. Hawkins to Joyner.
What's the jump? What's the running jump?
Joyner, cut off. Finds Wall. Wall, trying to get inside. Wild shot that time, but the rebound taken by Marion Moore. Marion Moore leads the Builders with 7.3 rebounds per game, and the corner three is good for Lancelot. So the Builders now trail again by 4, 71-73, 9:50 as Joyner looks to add his 1,003-point third point, and he does. So with that three-point shot, the Builders are now back within 1 as Fletcher deals and hits. Fletcher now with 39 points in the basketball game, as he puts on a scoring clinic tonight. Here's Moore. Moore forces the issue and is able, I thought he was going to pick up the defensive foul, but instead he is whistled for the offensive foul. So for Marion Moore, that is his 4th personal foul and the team's 7th. As Eason will take Marion Moore's place. And we get a foul. That foul will go on Corey Joyner. And for Corey Joyner, that is his 2nd personal foul and the team's 8th. So that puts the Mustangs in the bonus at the 9:07 mark. So the Mustangs will be shooting foul shots for the remainder of the basketball game. They're currently up by 3, 73-70. Free throw missed, rebound taken by the Builders. As you can hear, the official said the clock did not start. So the clock now is adjusted to 9:04, 26 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Builders. Joyner with the basketball. Guarded by Totten. Looks. Tries to find a lane to get inside. He does, but the pass cannot be controlled by Eason. So back come the Mustangs. Here's Fletcher, who already has 39. Here comes Hawkins. I'm sorry, that is Ely. Dish in the corner to Hawkins. 3. No good. Fast break started. And converting on the other end is Totten. So 75-70, 8:24 remaining in the basketball game as the Builders go to work with Joyner. Here's Hawkins. Eason. Flop by the defender. And right there to clean it up is Ely. And there's going to be a flop warning issued to Jordan Torrey. And just like I said, flop. You can see it. I mean, you can't blame him. He wants to try to draw the offensive foul, but you know, in basketball now, if you flop, then that could eventually be a technical foul against your team if you're caught doing it twice. So Torrey with the flop warning. 8 minutes remaining, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Builders trail by 3, 75-72. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher on Smith. Kick to Mauer. Misses. Rebound taken by Hawkins. Long outlet to Smith, who converts on the other end. So 75-74, Builders trail by 1. If you are in the area and didn't come out for this basketball game, you missed a treat as we get a whistle. That whistle is going to go on Eason.
19 foul.
So for Eason, that is his fourth personal foul. So Lancelot Mauer is at the line now, shooting the 1-and-1. And we have an inadvertent buzzer. So what that's going to do is that's going to reset the basketball. Builders will have to inbound, and the substitution cannot be made until the next dead ball situation for the Builders. That was a live ball situation off of the missed free throw by Mauer. So here's Joyner with the basketball. Builders trailing by 1. Feed inside Eason. Off the glass, good. And the Builders have regained the lead. 76-75. Fletcher being guarded by Smith. Fletcher trying to get loose. Can't do it. Smith, excellent defense. We have a foul call. Traveling, never mind, no foul call. Traveling violation. As Rashawn Ely makes his way back onto the floor, along with Marvin Lucky Roy and Jaheim Hinton, both make their way into the basketball game. They both have 4 personal fouls. If you are the Builders, they're the weak links on the floor with 4 personal fouls. Whoever they're guarding, they should go right at them and make them force a decision with that 5th foul. Here's Eason to Ely. Shot up and good. And the Builders extend their lead now 78-75 over the Mustangs. Here's Totten. Being guarded by Joyner. Fletcher against Smith. Defense rotates over. Kick. Drive. Shot no good. Back come the Builders. Long outlet. Long outlet to Smith is up on the basket. A good 80-75 Builders. And the crowd is absolutely loving it. The energy in here is outstanding as we get a timeout. Timeout being called by Fletcher and the Mustangs. Builders were able to tie the basketball up and almost cause a jump ball situation where the possession arrow would have been in favor of the Builders, but instead, Fletcher off the ball calls a timeout and saves the possession for his basketball team. And my, oh my, what an exciting game this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, if you're in the area and you did not come out for this game tonight, shame on you. You are missing a fantastic game, up and down, back and forth. This has been a wonderful basketball game to watch, but there is still a lot of time left in this basketball game. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left, and the Builders are holding fast to a 5-point lead here at home at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Man, I'm all over the place right now. A lot to think about, lot to decipher, a lot to ponder, just a lot going on with this basketball game. The Builders, one of the things they've done is defensively, they have been outstanding in this basketball game on Kevin Fletcher. Kevin Fletcher has 39 points. Folks, he finished the first half with 29 points. So they've held him in check and forced other guys on the court to beat them, and they just haven't been able to do that so far. Inbound into Mauer. Able to knock through the defense, but there's a block and a foul. And nobody in the arena can believe it because they thought the block was clean. But instead, I thought that foul was on Ely, but instead it's going to be on Eason. And for Eason, that is his 5th and final personal foul, so he is now disqualified for the remainder of the basketball game. So that puts Marion Moore back into the basketball game, and that puts Mauer at the line to shoot 2, with the Mustangs trailing 75-77. Correction, the score right now is 80-75. I don't know where I got those numbers from. What was I looking at? I know what it is. I'm hungry. And the first of 2, no good. So the score remains Builders 80, Mustangs 75. As the crowd makes some noise. Mauer drains the second of 2, 80-76. Builders up by 4. 5:48 remaining as Corey Joyner, who again scored his 1,000th point of his career tonight, works with the basketball. Hawkins' pass underneath to Smith is picked off. So back come the Mustangs. Fletcher. Back comes Joyner. Joyner, nice. Tries to find a cutting Smith, but can't. Ball was saved, and Ely able to bank it in for 2, 82-76. Builders with a 6-point lead at the 5:05 mark of the basketball game. Fletcher cuts. Step back, tough shot. As Fletcher pours in his 41st point of the game. Builders 82, Mustangs 78. And you have to believe that down the stretch, Fletcher is going to be barking for the basketball, and they're going to get it to him. As the shot goes up, no good, but there's a foul. That foul call is going to go on Talik Totten. I believe that may be his 3rd personal foul. So that puts Corey Joyner at the line to try to add to his point total on his career. He now has 1,004 points. As Jajor Lambert makes his way onto the floor for the Mustangs. 83-78 is the score. Builders leading by 5. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left. Here's Lambert, who comes into the basketball game cold and misses the jumper. Here's Joyner to Moore. Moore, jumper. Would have wanted to see Moore kind of back it out and run the offense. The Builders have the lead. Their enemy right now was the clock and that. So Marvin Lucky Roy hits a 3 And that cuts the Builder lead from 5-2, 83-81. As Joyner looks. Still looking. Finds Hawkins. Long three misses. And back come the Mustangs with Lambert, who has his pocket pick. Unable to handle the loose ball. Lambert loses it out of bounds on the baseline. So it will be Builder basketball with a lot of time left. 3:29 remaining as Corey Joyner works against the man-to-man defense. Here's Moore. Kick in the corner to Ely. Ely, baseline, drive, shot rolls off the rim and in. Builder lead now back up to 4, 85-81, 3:01 left in the basketball game. And the crowd is alive here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as Maurer step back, jumper trickles around and falls. So 85-83, game nip and tuck. 2:42 left as Corey Joyner loses the basketball, and the basketball is converted on the other end, and we are now tied 85-85. There's a possibility that this game may come down to who has the basketball last as we get a timeout. Coach Evan Key takes a timeout at the 2:24 mark. That is a full timeout. And there's a possibility, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you, I wouldn't go anywhere. There is a chance that this basketball game could possibly come down to who has the basketball last as we reach the end of regulation. It seems like right when one team is taking control and starting to pull away, the other team mounts a comeback and get the lead. And just like when it seems like they're pulling away, the other team mounts a comeback and they take the lead. So right now, neither team has a lead. 85-85 is the score. The scoring has really opened up for both teams here in the second half. Right now, it looked like early on that Mark Fletcher was just going to dominate this basketball game. He now currently sits at 41 points with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to play. Again, he ended the first half with 29, and it looked like he was going to run away with things in the scoring column. But again, the defense has done a really good job of keeping him in check, forcing him to take some very, very difficult shots here in the second half. But the problem is other guys on the team have stepped up. I believe it's Lancelot Moyer has all of a sudden come out of nowhere from three-point land and started to fill it up for the Mustangs. So right now the Mustangs are poised to win this game just as much as the Builders are. So both teams are back on the court, ladies and gentlemen. 2:24 remaining in the basketball game. Who wants it more? Inbound to Ely. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the game clock. Here's Ely. Ely nearly got it to the basket. Here's Maurer, who turns it over. Here's Smith, knifing, finds Ely. Too much English on it, but he's able to get it back as Smith. He gets it up off the glass, and he is fouled. And he is fouled by Jaheim Hinton, and for Jaheim Hinton, that is his 5th and final personal foul of the game. So Hinton is now disqualified for the remaining 2 minutes and 3 seconds of the basketball game, so he'll be replaced on the floor by Talik Totten. So that'll put Smith at the line to shoot 2:03 left in the basketball game. Important free throws upcoming as the Builders now have the lead, 86-85. So the Builders able to get at least one of the starters into foul trouble and off of the floor as Smith hits the second of two. Builders now with a 2-point lead at the 2-minute mark of the second half. So again, it's going to come down to who wants it more, or possibly who has the basketball at the end of the game, as Maurer able to convert. So 87-87. 1:45 remaining in the basketball game. Here's Joyner. Off of a screen. Shot clock now at 15. 1 minute, 28 seconds left. Zealand. Back to Joyner. Shot clock at 5. Long launch for a 3. Loose ball taken by the visitors. Fletcher converts on the other end, and Fletcher now has 43. And the Mustangs, just like that, folks, have the lead at the 1 minute mark in the basketball game. So again, it comes down to who wants it more. Is it the Builders? Is it the Mustangs? As Smith able to get to the rack, lay it up and good, and we're tied. 51 seconds left. If the Builders are able to get a stop on defense, expect Coach Key to take a timeout to run a set play to try to score. Here's Fletcher, already with 41, shot clock at 15, and Fletcher is fouled. That foul is on number 14, Khari Smith, who picks up his 3rd personal foul. So that puts Fletcher at the line. He'll be shooting 2. Folks, he already has 43 points tonight. That accounts for nearly half of his team's point total of 89 as he misses the first of 2. So make or miss, if the Builders are able to get possession, they cannot hold for the final shot. There are 35.2 seconds left. Shot clock would only be 30. As Fletcher hits the first of 2, we get a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Alan Harris. And just like we said, the Builders cannot hold for the final shot in the basketball game. So 35.2 seconds left in the basketball game. Builders with 2 timeouts, Mustangs with 1. Again, it's probably going to come down to who has the basketball last that may decide who wins this basketball game. If you're Coach Key, do you try to come down and get a quick shot and try to get a 2-for-1? I don't think you have enough time on the game clock in order for you to do that. So whatever shot that the Builders get off, it needs to be a good shot. So Coach Harris takes a timeout to set his defense, and Coach Key can use this timeout to set his offense. They have to run a play that is going to be successful to get them 2 points and put the pressure offensively back onto the Mustangs with not a lot of time on the game clock. If that does happen, who do the Mustangs go to? You know it's got to be Fletcher or Maurer to try to sink a basket and see if the Mustangs can get out of here and win. But either way it goes, this has been a fantastic basketball game. The timeout is now over. Let's go back to the court. All right, here we go. 35.2 left. Here's Joyner. Shot clock at 30, game clock at 26. Builders off a double screen to free up Joyner. Joyner, top shot, up off the glass and good. Count the bucket at the foul. What a play. And with that play, Marvin Lucky Roy fouls out. That is his 5th and final personal foul, so he has to leave the floor. The indication has already been given to the scores table that he has fouled out, so he has to take a seat. 22.8 left. Builders now up by 1. Now, with this free throw, if Corey Joyner is able to hit, the Mustangs can hold for the final shot, and he does. So 92-90 is our score, ladies and gentlemen. 22.8 seconds left in this basketball game. And man, oh man, You know, I hate to be one of those people that says, you know, I told you so, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I told you so. It's easy to look at this Mustang team from Mid-Atlantic Christian University, look at their record, look that they come in with a 4-game losing streak and automatically believe that they're just going to come in and be a cupcake opponent. No, sir. That is a team right there you don't want to play, because these guys practice, they play hard, and they play with a lot of pride, just like any team that's having a better season record-wise. They want to win, and they've shown it tonight with this effort. 92-91. This game has been nip and tuck all night long. This game has all kind of ebbs and flows, and right now, the ebb and the flow is in the direction of the Builders. The Builders with a 92-90 win. What I'm curious to see is, what is Coach Harris going to do with this next 22.8 seconds? Will he try the three-point shot and try to get out of here with a win? Or will he try to get the sure two, try and tie it up and maybe take his chances in overtime? I don't know, but you're about to find out just like I'm about to find out. 22.8 seconds left. Both teams are back on the floor. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 19 seconds remaining. Mustangs trying to set the screen with Lambert. Lambert being guarded by Molesky. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher loses the basketball. Smith with a breakaway layup, and that's it. 94-90. Builders take a 2-possession lead with 2.8 seconds left. And we saw exactly what Coach Allen wanted to do. He tried his best to get it to his best player, Fletcher, who has 43 points tonight, unable to look the basketball in. He loses it. Smith on the defense picks up the loose ball and converts on the offensive end with an easy layup, making it now a 2-possession lead now for the Builders, and that it will probably be all she wrote tonight for the Builders. Wow. What a fantastic ball game we have witnessed tonight. You could tell that the crowd was tense with anticipation, trying to see what the Mustangs were going to do. And what they did is they turned the basketball over. Oh my gosh, what a night. What a fantastic basketball game. I'm so glad that you've been here with us to enjoy this. This has been phenomenal. What a game, what a game, wow. If you're Coach Evan Key, you gotta be so proud of you guys. They have fought so hard tonight to win this basketball game. But if you're Coach Allen Harris, you just have to be ecstatic about the way you guys have played. There's a chance they may come away from this game having lost, but boy, what an effort tonight by the Mustangs. 3.8 seconds left on the game clock. Builders with a 4-point lead. So look for a long outlet pass. Builders trapped in the backcourt. Long shot from midcourt is off, and the Builders hold on to win 94-90. Wow, what a fantastic basketball game that we witnessed tonight. The Builders hold on and go home with a hard-fought victory here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as both teams meet here in front of the scorer's table and shake hands. Neither team should be ashamed of the effort that they put in tonight, because this has been a phenomenal basketball game. The Builders did a great job with their second-half defense on the Mustangs' best player, and that's Kevin Fletcher. Kevin Fletcher will finish tonight's basketball game having scored 43 points. Again, 29 of those 43 came in the first half, so the Builders essentially shut him down in the second half, only allowing him to score 14 points. That ends up being the difference in the basketball game, as the Builders did a phenomenal job of spreading their scoring around. There wasn't one player, there wasn't two players. There were at least 3 to 4 players for the Builders tonight who were able to convert on the offensive end well enough to put the Builders, or keep the Builders in the basketball game long enough for them to put together a couple of stops and a couple of conversions, and they get out of here with a hard-fought 94-90 victory over the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian University. Man, oh man, I'm exhausted. I don't know if you are, but I'm gonna go get me something to eat and I'm gonna go lay down. Why? I'm an old guy. But it has been such a fantastic game, and thank you so much for joining us. We've enjoyed you. Please go onto our website, look and see what our next game is, and meet us back here for the next installment of exciting basketball action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. For our engineer-producer, Sekou Fry, I am Howard McCain, and once again, it's been a pleasure to bring you this exciting basketball game. Again, the Builders get out of here on the second of the doubleheader tonight. Again, the women came up short, 69-54, but the men get out of here with a hard-fought 94-90 victory over the Mustangs. So again, for Sekou Fry, I'm Howard McCain. Good night, everybody, and remember, this is Builder Basketball.